Ever wondered how to join Shaxi as a rider? Well, the process is as easy as pie, and today you'll learn all about it. First things first, you'll need to get the Shaxi app. A quick visit to your phone's application store, whether the App Store or Google Play, will do the trick. Search for Shaxi, download it, and you're off to a good start. Now that you've got the app, it's time to sign up. You'll be prompted to provide some necessary information. The most important part of this step is verifying your phone number. This is a security measure put in place to ensure a safe experience for everyone using Shaxi. You'll receive a text message with a code, input it, and voila, your number is verified. Next, you're going to set up your passenger profile. This is where you can add a profile picture, input your name, and other details. It's all about making the ride experience as personalized and comfortable as possible. You can now search for rides at your convenience. Whether you're heading to work, school, or just about anywhere, Shaxi is ready to get you there. The next step is to request the ride. You'll need to confirm the details of your trip, including the destination and pickup point. And just like that, you're ready to enjoy your journey. Sit back, relax, and let Shaxi take you where you need to go. To cap it all off, after enjoying your ride, why not share your great experience? Tag at Shaxi Ghana on social media and let the world know about your fantastic journey with Shaxi. So there you have it. Joining Shaxi as a rider is as simple as downloading the app, signing up, verifying your phone number, setting up your profile, searching for rides, requesting and confirming your ride, and then enjoying the journey. It's a quick and straightforward process designed to make your life easier. With Shaxi, the world is at your fingertips. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Anyways, it is a Friday and we just have to do this to say goodbye for the week. And of course, we will surely go for a little break, come back on a Monday to continue with the agenda. The agenda is obviously Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex and the gentlemen are seated, ready to rock and roll. Of course, immediate left, Roland Amate is here doing it for God and country. And remember, today is a 4-man squad. Roland Amate is from Shaxi, Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Report, which is operating on YouTube, and Showbiz Channel GH.com. And of course, in the middle, man like Jay Smart. Jay, who is smart, is also here. And Jay is a blogger, Jay is a talent manager, Jay is a producer, and he's also one of our pundits here on our shows. Jay, you said your TV station, sometimes I want to be sure.
When it does. There's no more with them.
That's what I wanted to be sure. Okay. But he still works as a producer though. And he's here. He's also... He produces a show on Max FM as well. Yes, yeah, so he's still a producer. And again,
well, and you can also add that. So now I work with Modern Tech and Media Consult.
Modern Tech
and Media Consult.
And Media Consult as what?
Okay, so I'm a co-founder of Modern Tech.
Wow. CEO.
Congratulations.
Co-founder.
Assistant CEO.
Yes.
But what do you guys do? Modern Tech and Media
Consult. So Modern Tech and Media Consult, basically we are into POS installations. We do more of tech and IT stuff, and then promotion for artists, and then and then so coverage. We provide wide range coverage.
Oh, my people. They are different.
It's also part. Yeah.
Modern Tech and Media Consult.
Yes,
I see. They're smart, no. Said tomorrow. Anyways, let's go on to Intimdo Solomon. He is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited and Intidosu Digital Solutions, alongside our team of producers, Theophilus, Digosh, Sam Tuga, and Buju Lens. Now, looks like Amerado and Medical would want to close the week for us. The year is still fresh, but they want to close the week for us. We know ball. We will handle that the way they want us to handle it. But the one thing needs to be discussed heavily. The fact that the year just started and looks like Ghanaian artists have started their bid to win the Artist of the Year in the major music award scheme we have here in Ghana. Yesterday, we read an article that suggested that a campaign has already started for King Paluta. We thought that was going to be all. We also saw a press conference of a sort, or a media soiree. I think it will fit.
Yeah.
A media soiree of a sort for Amerado. And Amerado was also campaigning for Artiste of the Year. That is not all. To us, we've heard some people calling and pushing agenda for their artists to also to be considered for Artiste of the Year. I say, hey, this morning I was asking Rolanda, why? Artist of the Year, the benefits, has it changed or something? Are they going to get some mansions? Because the rush, like it has started quick. Meanwhile, I've not heard any changes to it. It's just the mention and the trophy. Well, Amerado has given us a tall list. And now that's how they do it. Like, you have to tell us what you did. A tall list of activities he did in 2024. It's crazy. On the screen, you guys can see it. I'm not sure I can mention all. It's crazy. It's too much job for me to mention all. So the shows he did, the songs he released, the international shows he played, local shows he played, appearances, awards, nominations, here and there, and he is telling us something. First, let me ask my people, what has changed? Oh, you are into events. What has changed? Why the sudden interest and rush in Artist of the Year as we see it?
Because that looks like that has now become the focus of the whole conversation. It looks like people are, maybe to them, they've seen benefits or how to actually use that to their advantage. So that is what has started the conversation earlier. And in fact, if last year was anything to go by, it is also the reason why this time it has started on a very early note. We are still in the first week of, or maybe right after the first week of 2025, and people have started campaigning already. And that's it. For me, when Amerado released that particular song before the ending of that year, before the ending of 2024, some people said
the anger song.
The anger song. He did it in a rush or what. For me, I knew this was the purpose of that particular song.
To speak our words.
Yes, to start a conversation about himself and to put whatever he's done in people's faces. It is. That is actually what is going on. That's why yesterday I said that if King Paluta really wants this, then this is the time he also needs to start putting in energy.
I was not done election campaigns.
Exactly. Now you think they what?
It
is huge business for some people, and they know what they are probably going to get from it. So to them, this is it for them. This is it for them. You may not like it, but to them, this is what they want, and this is what they want to do. They saw evidence of whatever happened from last year or for the past 2-3 years, some of the things that have happened. How conversations were able to change decisions. How conversations in the space were able to change certain decisions. And to them, sparking up conversation around you, about you, is what probably can help you in terms of the political landscape, help you to get whatever you want to get as Artist of the Year. So to them, yes, the criteria is there. You need to release a hit single, play show, maybe release a body of work like an album, have huge numbers, huge acceptance, and what have you. If they take all the boxes, trust you me, they will go all out. And now it has nothing to do with I just want nomination. No.
They want to win.
I want the Artist of the Year and I want to win it. And that is how the conversation is now. Because they know, say, from the other side, they don't play. The people they are going up against, they don't play. Whether you are small or you are big, Akola and Shegi say one more side.
Yeah.
So the moment you actually stick out your neck that you want to beat the competition, whatever they will do to poo on you, to sit on you, to stamp on you, they will go the length and breadth of it. Which is why I'm not surprised Amerado actually did this particular press rally.
Anyways, I'll be going on to J Smart to get his opinion as well as to why or how the sudden craze for Artist of the Year get started for 2025? Jay,
Yes, sir.
come through.
I think this is my first time coming here within the year, and so it's only fair. Within the year.
There you are, mommy, your machine. Okay.
Yeah. So it is only fair. I wish all our viewers
right.
a happy new year.
Thank you.
So about the early conversation that these guys or the artists have already started putting out there. For me, I think it is only wise they do that. However, I still have few observations though.
Okay.
Yes. So Danlate on 25th of November 2024 puts some list out there, and when we speak to Danlate or referencing Danlate, I know Danlate happens to be one of the researchers for these awards scheme, particularly I think VGMA also right now. So on Danlate's list it says who deserves Artist of the Year 2025 nomination, and then he put out some list. It says and who will be taken out of the list with a question mark. And so these are the people. It says Sarkodie, Black Sheriff, King Promise, Shatawale, Stoneboy, Joe Metal, Diana Hamilton, Empress Gifty, Kim Paluta, Kofi Kinata, Dope Nation, Amerado, Family Team, Eternity Ghana. Yes, so these are the list Danlate put out there.
Okay.
But you see, it is only right for these guys to come out early to start making this noise. If they don't do that, this is what will be happening.
They are doing the noise for what?
So
to just show that you want to win.
No, they are do so. What Danlate actually put out here says that, of course, some names will be shortlisted, some names will be taken out here, and it is only fair for these guys also to be heard, to come out and also speak out for people to know that yes, indeed they are also there and they worked. Else, the names.
But speaking about it does not guarantee you being there.
No, so at least it shows
making noise about it does not guarantee your interest does not guarantee you being there.
Roland mentioned something that we have seen how over the years, particularly the past year, how narratives, how conversations from artists alike was able to change narratives, was able to change how we thought things could have gone. The narrative. Now, these award schemes also thrive on the talkability, the narratives, how these guys are able to start early conversations when it comes to their scheme. They also thrive on that to make whatever relevancy they want to take their scheme to. And so for me, the talkability, I mean, the scheme need it and the artist needs it more. In this, and I'm saying that these guys, it is even wise for them to start this noise early. In the sense that if they don't, presuming they don't come out early, right? So let me chip this in. I have my Mr. Delade. He was my teacher. So one thing Dela Edem one time said was that, and we know Dela to be a strong NDC man. Dela said that I think that was at Mohammed's first administration. He was like, when Muhammad wins power, there is a thing he wants to do. He will just move to one of the office of his interest, and then he will just go and lock up the whole place to just draw attention of the president or the presidency, the government to himself. Do you know why he wants to do that?
No.
When he goes to lock or shut down these offices, when the attentions come back, they'll be like, no, since this guy has gone there, it means the guy has an interest in occupy that office. And so definitely he will be part of the conversation, or his name will come up in the conversations that will go on. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from.
I get it, but
it's not reasoning.
Well,
it doesn't even make sense.
well, yes, but that is it. Yes, and it is a fact. So you see, what I am saying is that, you see, these guys, if they don't come out now, At the end of the day, the names that will come out will be the usual names, will be the regular names, the regular faces that we know, the regular names that we have known and have
So
seen.
they are just what, creating awareness.
They are creating awareness
That they are there.
which is very necessary, that they are there, and that if you would overlook them, you should now start considering them because they have also put in the works. And so it is only fair that they also come out to also let these stakeholders get to know that whichever considerations that you are doing, you should not overlook these guys. They are also announcing their presence. They are announcing the fact that they have worked and they are there. That is why they are churning out or putting out flyers stating their works, their achievements over the years. They are even making your work easier for you. They are telling you that instead of you to go and then making your findings about the things we have done, what we haven't done, and all of that, we have already compiled this for you. Now take it, review it, and then now you get to know that, okay, so yes, you should make us a part of whatever considerations you are doing. And so yes, for me, it feels only right for these guys to come out to the head. But the question now is that do they really qualify? Do they really qualify to even make it into the Artist of the Year category?
Okay.
And if again you have to look at the definition, because the Artist of the Year is not just there where
So that is why now the question about this noise comes in. You can make the noise, but do you qualify?
Precisely. And so yes, that's the thing. And so what I'm saying is that the noise making is to create some form of awareness that okay, over the years you have also worked. And you see, last year, the scheme committed a huge error, which
Amerado.
it was he
Yeah,
Amerado?
it was
Yes,
Amerado,
left
yeah.
out on one of the
Categories.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
requirements.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And so it might happen where possibly an artist takes all
The boxes.
but
might
possibly
be
an
overlooked.
oversight from, let's say, the stakeholders or the people that will put this list together. There could be an oversight. And so once they start announcing their presence alone, that alone will tell whoever is in charge that, this time around, you should look at my corner and see if really I am also being considered, or if my works will be considered. And so yes, it is only right for them to announce their presence and all of that.
Well, before Chemo comes in, I want to read this piece from Nanaya Redu, and I'm sure after Chemo, if someone will want to comment on, I'm talking about you and Roland, if someone will want to comment on the Nanaya Redu piece, it is allowed. It says, I love the energy from the artist ahead of the 2025 TGMA. Says the industry is changing. I keep saying it. The very moment artists work so hard and push their agenda to win at the TGMA mean that these guys are recognizing the importance the scheme plays in their career. It will help us a lot if they will use the same energy to also support other players in the ecosystem. Artist partnership with media houses, booking agents, and young event organizers will go a long way to give artists something to use to push for their nominations at the TGMA. So they should start to consider that too. They should check their booking fees for us in Ghana. We see how they use our events to push their agenda. Charlie, the booking fees, they kill some of us producers. The race to who wins Artist of the Year has started very early and at the right time. May the best agenda win. I'm here for all the growth the industry is experiencing. We need to work on the unity to foster a more inclusive business environment for everyone so we can take over the continent. I believe in Ghana music industry and know by 2030, not less than 20 Ghanaian artists will rise with a lot of partners in the ecosystem benefiting equally. God bless our industry. And Chamo, in your sayings, you can include this if you so wish.
We are Nanaya Radio, Nanaya 18.
Yeah, man.
Interesting piece. I think he also has an agenda, like the way the artists having
also have an agenda.
Yes. That's what I see there. But I think it's a good suggestion.
Okay.
I mean, to grow the industry, there should be that collaboration. There should be that partnership, so that you can grow together, and it will help everybody. I mean, the artists will benefit from having strong promoters or producers or event organizers in the space. The same way, event organizers will be happy if they are putting on big artists to play their shows and all that. So I can see the mutual benefit there. So there's nothing wrong there. Just that his business part was a bit weak for me. It was more like consider the up and coming producers or organizers. Yeah, the same way the producers or the organizers should also consider new artists. Yes, now you want big artists to consider you, but you don't consider young artists or the new artists coming. It's the same thing. So business wise, just know your level and play according to your level. And then with time you move up. That's how it works. For me, the campaign or the I don't even know how to put it. What the artists are
the agenda.
The agenda to push their works out. It's a nice idea, but I will say that it's too early. Why am I saying that? Or even if it is not too early, they are revealing too much from the just the beginning, and you will not have much to say at the time that you may need it most. So for
See, all right. What will I say?
so for me, I think it's too early, because for at the consideration stage, the people who are going to list you as part of the artist of the year, they will not be. You are not the one to do the research for them. They have done their research already. They know the people that they want to pick, and whatever that you put out there, I think will not have much impact on them. For them considering you as part of it. Me, I was expecting them to push hard after getting the nomination. Because at that point,
but I'm sure they are asking, so what if I wait and I don't get a nomination?
It means you don't deserve it. That's why
you were not cast for it.
Yes, of course, because there are so many people, and a lot of them will not get nominations. That's the thing. That's why, in fact, in Grammys, even getting nomination is a big deal. That's why it is like that. But in our case, after getting nomination is where the whole thing begins. So I will wish that they will. Well, you can put it out there that you are interested. You can make them know, especially the organizers will even be happy, or they are happy about what is going on. But I don't think they will consider in terms of selecting you for nomination. They are happy that you are promoting the whole event. Yes, now you are creating awareness for them. Yes, but after the nominations, you are not only convincing the judges or the board members, you are also convincing the general public to support you. So I wish that you push your agenda for the general public. That's where I think what they are doing will have an effect. For the general public, they will obviously have an effect, because for ordinary person, they are not going to research and know what you have done the year under consideration to root for you or to campaign or even vote for you if they have the opportunity to vote. They will not do that research. So if you have done it and you are telling them that, hey, you can vote for me or you can push that, I get it because this is what I have done, I think it's a good idea. But it is too early for me, because the people who are going to select the nominees, this may not have effect on them. And my reason is that they will do their own research.
They have
for
their
them,
own
exactly
measuring tape
that they are going to use. So after that, then what they are doing will have an effect. So for me, it is nice. In fact, it is good that they are doing it now to promote the award scheme. But I am not so sure if it will have an effect for them to get nomination.
Let me go back to Jay and ask 2-in-1 questions. Jay, these are 2-in-1 questions for you. Number 1, Nana Yaredu raised a concern in his write-up where he said, now, as part of your achievement in the year, you are stating the number of gigs you played, which means that you want more to be recognized. Meanwhile, the people who are supposed to pay you, then they die. Cutthroat prices. They don't see top. So if you be using their shows that you played to campaign, then they are telling you that please reduce it so we can give you some more for you to use more to do your campaign. Number 2, so our second question. This agenda or these campaigns, is it for both TGMA or TGMA and 3 music awards, or is it for TGMA alone?
All right. Okay, so let me start with the second question. So if you look at our calendar in terms of the music awards, usually it is TGMA first, before 3 music comes. Okay. And clearly, what we are seeing here, I am tempted to believe that it is for TGMA. And away from the other, usually when it comes to these 2 schemes, they really place much premium on the TGMA than the 3 music awards. Okay. I don't know why it is so, but well, maybe we can consider in longevity.
One is bigger.
One is far bigger.
Yeah.
And it has been,
TGMA is bigger.
In there for so long.
Yes, that is why. So for me, credibility.
Yes.
Credibility there is questionable. But for me, to
the people follow both schemes, they see TGMA to have credibility over the other one.
Well, for me, I am saying that I beg to differ. But what I am saying is that longevity, for the fact that they've been able to sustain it, run it for some period of years and still running, which of course there are systems and proper measures in place to make sure that I don't think a day has come that TGMA never ran.
Since they started, personally, I've not seen 1 year that they stopped.
So was there an award scheme during the COVID era?
They did virtual.
Okay.
Yes. So that alone can tell you that they are a scheme that you can trust. That at all cost they will deliver. 3 music awards, we cannot say that for sure about them, right? And so when it comes to these 2, I mean, for the fact that they have been in existence for a longer period, and for the fact that you see, based on the fact that they have been in the system for a while, it has created some form of trust for them. And I have personally heard artists who, according to them, for the fact that they had won a certain awards at the TGMA, helped them. It even boosted their career to certain levels and all of that. Okay. Somehow, it even helped them in acquiring visas and all of that, right? Okay. And so, I know that the premium there definitely
it is on.
Yes, it
so
is
they
on.
are talking about TGMA.
Maybe when it gets into 3 music awards,
they will not do it again.
Let's maybe just maybe.
Now to Nanaya Redu.
To Nanaya Redu's cry, for me, business wise, I am not sure he's making any sense. Well, I am also an event person, right? And then so the best Nanaya Redu could say, or in simple terms, is that okay, because I am paying you for making an appearance on my event, maybe do not add it as part of your achievement or shows if you want to lobby for an award. Because once the person has been there, definitely if he's going to talk about, should you ask the individual that you should list the shows that you played at, definitely the person will add it. Right?
It's part of his CV.
Yes. The only what he is calling for, right, is supposed to be a personal. It should be something that the artist himself would feel like, okay, so because of maybe my relationship with you or a certain level of how maybe I see the event or what the event stand for, and so maybe I am reducing my price to a certain level whatsoever. But that aside, for me, the call he is calling, I really do not see any vital
point in there. Well, Ro, would you want to react to Nana Aredo's point?
Yeah, Nana Aredo to me has some points, but then it is also on a moral level, because this is a business conversation, and people would want to follow it up according to how they please and how they are being treated and how they feel. Okay. Unfortunately, event organizers may not have certain level of control in some of these conversations, because these musicians would also tell you that they adding it to some of their achievements as part of their leverage to campaign for whatever they would want to campaign for. It's also another promotional tool back to you. So in that sense, this is a before and after, before, during, and after service.
Okay.
That is what they will also tell you. Yes, after the event, so the mentioning of it, even in his stuff, is one that will also throw light back, because if he wins whatever laurel he's actually campaigning for, you also stand the leverage of using it, or stand a chance of using it as part of your bragging right, to say that I built these platforms for these set of artists, and after their performance, they went on to this particular form of glory. You understand? So it is 50-50. Like I said, it is just based on morals. Say artists need a year consider Sanyama we don't okay. Because of that, we would also want to look at our rate at certain times, also to favor the event organizers. It is their own business decision. Okay. But as to whether, say, on a business table, let's negotiate. People will actually bring this into consideration. Their bidding. For me, the next one has to do with whether it is for 3 Music or TGM. I would say it is for both. Because as it stands, I think 3 Music to their calendar has changed. Their calendar has changed. So definitely it will be for.
So are they using a clear 2024 calendar now?
Yeah. As
music is not even reliable. How can you say that is for 3 Music?
No, as at the last time,
we are not even sure whether they will run it again or
well,
so it is not for 3 Music.
Yes,
in fact, it is not even in their head. I can bet on that.
Whether it is for 3 Music or TGMA or both, for me, I would say it is to both, because the last event that they did, they announced that their calendar has changed. So whether they will do it again or not, these artists are just doing it. And for
so you think any of the artists were doing this hoping that okay, I can get nomination from 3 Music?
Whether TGMA
do you think that
I doubt
any of them considered 3
on
Music?
top of it, first thing first will be TGMA.
And so just end it
that's
there.
what I'm saying. No, you see, if we want to cancel 3 Music out,
no,
we are not cancelling them. They have cancelled themselves.
No. We are not cancelling 3 Music. You see,
they have cancelled themselves.
When I was asked about the 2 schemes, which one is more authentic, for me, I was finding it very difficult.
Authenticity.
Listen. I'm saying that
none of them considered 3 Music.
I
was finding it very difficult to say for sure that TGMA is the utmost. If you look at just when 3 Music came, if you look at their production,
let him continue. Yeah.
Mami 3 Music. Let me make my point. My point is very simple. Just like musicians who actually come and do for your consideration when it is time for Grammys, it is similar to what is happening. For me, Amerado, I know the reason why. One of the reasons why he's actually doing this is because before the year ended, in December, from the second week, that is when some people started doing reviews of the year and the review. Actually doing their listing and started the reviews of how musicians performed in 2024. And I can tell you that among all the reviews that people have done from that time till now, Amerado's chances of winning the Artist of the Year has been on the low.
That one is for a fact.
Exactly.
For a fact.
So there is the need.
He doesn't even qualify.
There is the need.
He doesn't qualify for what?
No, he doesn't. So the scheme says you must have. So this
single body of work.
Yes. And he does. Last year, Amerado didn't release any body of work.
Oh,
But
no.
he has a hit single.
It's not.
He
You
has
don't.
hits.
You not necessarily
You
need the
don't
body of work.
necessarily need.
If you have a single that did well,
It's
you can
fine.
be there.
And which single is that?
Oh, he released
Kokwanansi.
Last
He
year.
released that Branoma.
Last year.
And you see,
No,
the-
relax.
the-
Check the release date.
No,
Well.
Kokwanansi was okay. So Kokwanansi was rather 2023. No?
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, Amerado did some form of releases in 2024.
The kind of
No,
releases.
let me give
releases
you a
Amerado
breakdown of the criteria for the artist of the year.
Proceed.
There's the release of a hit single or a body of work. There's also the part that says you need more nominations in the award scheme, and getting more nominations, collaboration of the year can come. Best rap performance is also another slot, making to maybe best male
Collaboration
vocal
of the year.
songwriter
Which song?
with maybe he probably might go with
Shatawale.
Bless him.
Okay.
Among other collaborations
Oh,
that he's
Shatawale,
had.
he
That
can't be part
one
of it.
will qualify
Okay,
him.
but he's also done
In fact,
other
Kokwanansi was 2023 indeed.
Yeah, 2023.
and Abranoma.
Let me confirm that.
That one too was 2023.
Yeah. So.
But my own is that
so
he
you see,
still
you see,
stands a chance of entering
listen,
into the scheme
this,
either way.
if you look at
Yeah, of course.
if you look
For
at
that one, I will
Amerado's list,
let me check
Amerado
this
is saying that
Abranoma should be this year.
he says his hit songs release
Abranoma is
Abronoma
27 February
Ting Tong
2024.
Mm.
Date Rush,
Yes.
Playman, Ankona. But even should we look at the hit song he has submitted here, the only hit song we can pick from here is Abronoma. The rest of them,
Okay, so
Fallout.
let me give this breakdown. Abranoma maybe being part of the songwriter of the year. That's one. Maybe with Ankonam with Samini. Ankonam with Samini can also stand songwriter or maybe collaboration of the year. You understand? When you're two, no. Remember. The last one that he just released, the anger that he just released before the year, and that can also stand the chance of best rap performance.
oh no.
No, I am talking about nomination. I'm not talking about winning.
With
And,
nomination.
and in you actually getting the slot for the artist of the year category, you should be able to have at least 3 or 4 nominations in the scheme. So if he is able to pick 3 different nominations, his chances of him actually getting that particular slot goes up.
Yeah.
That's my own. So for him, this is the chance for, and you see, I always tell people that there is the Sarkodie approach that people don't know. Sarkodie from the beginning of the year is very slow in his releases. The last quarter is when he goes hard. For Sarkodie to release about 2 or 3 singles in the last quarter of the year should tell you something. The last one, even with Kweku Flake, the Messiah was not just released. Come on, I said, Kobe released it 31st night. Yes.
Just to make sure it falls into the calendar.
And it's falling into the calendar. Say so starting here now. There is also another strategy of it keeping in people's mind. You see the Abranoma that we are saying was released in the early
February, yeah.
Yes, the first quarter of the year.
It was February, yeah.
No matter what the song did, the probability that as of now you may forget is high.
That's why we are even struggling.
Especially when Paluta came to give us back to back.
But still, some of Paluta's songs, some people still will say, and now they will even be considering certain songs. So the need for them to start the conversation now and remind people of the things that they've done is very necessary. So whether it is for TGMA, it is for 3 Music, or it is for both.
It is not for 3 Music.
Whichever can come shall come, because they know TGMA. Those who may not get TGMA will definitely push it, or whatever campaign they are doing now will push it to 3 Music. That is if it will happen.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tetteh Quarshie Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tetteh Quarshie Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tetteh Quarshie Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
Well, let's see what is trending now. If you go online today, what is trending now seems to be a beef or something that looks like a beef between Amerado, after looking for Artiste of the Year, finishing his press soiree. No, Medikal de. Anya begu. That's what I'm gonna say.
Good.
Or the Anya begu ni gari.
But I sakode di ni gari.
Yeah. Right after the gentleman had finished his press soiree, making announcements and pushing agenda for his Artiste of the Year win, he wakes up and Medikal comes again and says, hey, Amerado, oh boy, you not win any Artiste of the Year for the way. Let's continue with the beef. Because the year was about ending and you gave me a song. Today, open Artiste of the Year. Oh boy, Brani and Twade, so come see Medikal. He's describing Amerado as Kwekwanansi. In fact, there's one of the tweets, Medikal showed his poo. Let me read that one. But Roland will read some of the tweets for you guys more. But that particular one is of high interest because the punch in there was so dope. Medikal shows his poo and he writes that this one, Kwekwanansi will think it is Kempinski.
Okay, start by saying Amerado go think say here be Kempinski.
Yes.
Kwekwanansi come swim. I know they go.
I no go take you.
I no go collect you gate fee.
Yes. Why? I no go collect you gate fee. Come and just see. In fact, what are some of the tweets so far? And
the tweets there.
Plenty.
Let me. So after somebody came to tweet at Medikal to say Amerado they do guy for a year, but Empha. And that was when Medikal came to reply that he no fee sell out Linda Dorset. And Amerado came with a club bag. That's right. I know fee sell out. I know that's right. And I know fee sell out my girl in secret too. Sia, tell everybody about your flop New York show you cancelled last year. Obiensi or 2025. Who they listen to me, Amerado John. And Medikal came again to say pay rent, you know won't pay. Laboro car you won't give. In Tikuma, we go get you. And Amerado came to you. You use money to chase clouds. I build in silence. Soon we go see who hold block. Your fraud money self no reach you. Ofa Mike and so Kwekwanansi be meow. And Medikal came and many more artists. Amerado says, just as you turn into and many more artists on your own concerts at the O2 Indigo. And Medikal came. Amerado won't go band for band with me. You pay your 2002 Camry finish. And Amerado is here again to say, John, it's mine and I'm proud. The 8-bedroom house you claim you bought at Lakeside, how far? Ofiera Matu. I say Ofiera Matu. What dear? Obeka. Ofiera Betu. Obabeka. And
I think he said Ofiera Yima tu Wambeka.
Okay. Ofiera Yima tu no dear Wambeka.
Yima.
Yima.
That means only moon power.
And he came again to say, Medikal, you play in the same. Okay, so Medikal, that's when Medikal came to write another one. It says, my one show fee declare all these beer bar shows Anansi. Nasa dressing room, really? Santasi Spider-Man. And he posted a picture of Amerado question Spider-Man in London.
Na Amerado no ofri Santas.
Said the first.
There be Santas for MP. Yeah.
And Amerado came again
Medikal
to
should change Santas.
Medikal, you play in the same beer bars in a training Nyansa and Kote, but because of your filthy ego, you can't post. Your biggest achievement in your career is Fela. The video where Keita of BBA fucked your so-called wife to be is still on the internet. Take it easy, and easy here, EAZZY. Mr. Epitome of Recycling Waste Boost. Zoom Lion nigga. Makafu cry ajen. Not easy.
Hey.
So as it stands there, it is flowing.
And no, portfolio. Port. I said David. Our foot will be ma sa emranti. Portfolio so our foot will be ma sa emranti. Jemo, muntie portfolio of foot na yempon. And then Friday, yempe kasatin team biawa. Portfolio say, Minia Amerado Bena. Yes, I agree beef has no formula. But the Kwabna I know behind the scenes is very decorous and has respect for women. Please, eschew slut shaming of MDK's girls and go for its head. Any other way you want to, Minia, do it for the culture and leave the girls, bro. Oh, what they are starting there for a
Amerado will go ruthless.
You told me. Oh.
Yes.
In fact, this morning, Roland said, Charlie, but we are going to better turn basa because as a medical home said, we're wanting more change.
Yes.
Amerado.
And then you say, "Wow, I'm wanting more upon Amerado use." You see, from the anger, Amerado showed the signs from that anger song when he went ballistic on that particular song. Me, I knew Amerado would go ruthless if Medikal had replied, and that is the result that we are seeing.
Okay.
In fact, yes, Medikal probably might think, say, okay, this is just one of the places. But Amerado is having a different mindset, and it is all because of Omar Mitra said 11 times that Medikal told him some time ago, last year.
Okay.
Only tried 11 times. To Amerado, one of the people that he holds dear in his life is his mother. And for you to touch that side of him, yes, which is what we are seeing. Unfortunately, portfolio's advice may not land for Amerado now. Because I can clearly see the mindset that he is going into this conversation with.
Okay.
Looking at the people that he is mentioning and the kind of things he is saying, this is the ruthless Amerado we can get.
I see.
So me, I would just tell Medikal that, well, maybe he's also, like Medikal, I can see Medikal in a frenzy. Medikal is just having fun online.
Okay.
But I want him to know that Amerado is not having fun.
I see.
Amerado is taking advantage of the opportunity to tell you whatever he did not tell you the time you insulted him.
Amerado
Neniabre. So all the things that he's saying, he means it. Like, hey, Sama, obi the mic was to see Obeka. And that's what he's writing. So me, it is either Medikal wants to go ruthless as Amerado, and I say Onyano. Na Amerado, so at least I'm soon taking the revenge and I come Anton here. Because to Amerado, he is taking revenge. He is taking revenge. I tell you, the likes of Kofimo, Lyrical Joe, Munina, or Ponchiomo in that song, even if they come and reply, Amerado will not go ballistic on them like he is going on with Medikal. Yes, almost like can same beer Amerado Amake Omato.
Okay.
But I tell you, say his focus on this particular tangent is more on Medikal than any other person.
Okay.
The rest can come and reply, maybe from that particular song. But he will just throw in one or two with them. But right now, Amerado, he wants talkability. And anyhow, Kwaimboni Biasu will go. Even if it means him using this part of his revenge, your friend saying, procedure to actually get that talkability. Or the Medikal, but just a hype and a simple cry. I don't know the year. And me, I knew said Denya and Kofobi Humbeyania.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mentioned it.
Medikal Humbeyania poto. And it is evident in the tweet. So me,
what do you advise?
Advice. I don't have any advice.
They should continue.
Me when somebody is angry and they are venting, you see, oh now you don't expect how he should feel the pain. When he is reacting, yes, he might overreact, but this is a grown-ass man that knows his responsibilities. Yes, whatever the consequences of his action will be, so me advise. Hey, they should continue, Papa. This is how we love it in the streets.
Okay, Jay,
Mr.
you are
Bar,
closing. Yes.
Are you a fan of jollof?
Yeah, I like jollof.
You like jollof?
Especially the soft one with if you want to give me jollof for me to enjoy it, make sure it's not very dry.
It's not very dry.
And again, make sure there's enough stew on it. If you're able to get some gizzard and you mix it with that green pepper, welcome me.
I see.
The
But
wet,
go eat
the
up.
wet.
Yes.
You don't like jollof with beef?
I'm beginning to stop loving beef because I hear the more you grow, you have to cut your usage or your consumption.
But how is it when you stop consuming beef and?
But how is it what?
How is it when you stop consuming beef and the days you really were?
Oh, beef is good if you love it, especially when it is soft. I don't like it hard. Very soft.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let me
I
borrow.
mean, I like things soft and kasa.
Let me borrow your
I like things soft and light.
Okay. Hi, Mrs. Grace.
Kasia. Your mother.
Madam Grace.
Okay, cousin.
Yeah, so let me borrow your word. Beef there. Beef is good. I think we all like and love beef. Yep. And so for me, I am enjoying this particular beef. For me, I think it is healthy for the culture. It is healthy.
That's part of the advice from Portfolio.
Portfolio of a few uncle.
Oh.
Make it come off for there.
Oh,
Yep.
no,
So
no, you're not being fair.
fair off.
He's advising something for you. What do you
Make
mean?
it come off for them. But
No,
he
stop,
mentioned
stop saying that. Stop saying
but he mentioned himself.
What do you have against?
No, I don't.
At
Have,
the shock sale.
I don't have anything against portfolio. But the thing is that he mentioned he started with his write-up that beef has no formula, and when
Then he said as much as he believes or he thinks beef has no formula.
no, but of course beef has no formula. And if you look at follow all the biggest beef that we have seen or heard, and you get to know that when it comes to beef, especially the rap beef itself, is when you are able to hit hard at your fellow. A man are feeling it. That is where we put you on top. You get to know that this guy is winning. And when it comes to beef, the rap culture beef is the one that we hit you hard with that thing that will make you really emotional, that which will make you feel that of course you have been come at. And so yes, obviously that is what these two are displayed. That is what we are seeing from Medikal, and that is what we are seeing from Amerado. But thing is, Amerado set a trap for Medikal, and Medikal fell in it. For me, just as Amerado released the song somewhere December, his anger song, and there were a lot of stuff he said about Medikal, and for me, Medikal ignored. He should have told that lane. He should have ignored. He shouldn't have given Amerado the room for him to do all this. Amerado as it stands now needs the talkability. Amerado has set an agenda. Amerado wants Artiste of the Year. And if you look at the individuals that Amerado will be competing with when it comes to rap performance or best rapper of the year for this particular last year under review, you know the kind of talkability that came with Sarkodie's rap song he dropped, the kind of talkability the song generated almost over the entire Africa.
Okay.
Right. And so Amerado is also seeking for a similar thing. That is why for me, listening to the song Anger, I thought it's the first time Amerado had released a very whack song. for me,
Hey.
the song, the song for me, that song, it was really below the belt.
What in terms of what?
It sounded very amateurish to me.
Because wait.
I'm waiting.
Amerado in this press soiree said something
Okay, I'm listening.
that when he sings, he doesn't sing about just party, blah 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 blah. His lyrics are the inspirational ones. He even said the ones people would consider as piano. Because Abrabo piano, because he talks about real life situations.
Yep.
On anger, it was a this song. What will be all you be audience at all that? What are you saying?
Like I mentioned.
Obi you be a one say obi hey akwa say no already there
No.
that say I'm amateur
amateur.
And not the bet you me petri na kan na be there o de catch you the bet you there
Kola
niema good
Kola niema,
one say obi you because yeah we here there mpani niema na
well, so see, my amateurish, I am not talking about his diction, his choice of lyrics and all. That is not what I'm referring to.
what?
But you see, listening to the song, you get to know that.
no his what?
You've asked me a question. You should come down. Let me answer that question for you. Listening to the song, you realize that Amerado, for himself, want to go all hard, like Amerado to
Bro, I've told you what the purpose of the song.
But when I say all hard, I still maintain that I am not referring to the lyrics, his choice of diction. Amerado himself wanted the song to sound as a very hard. Like he felt the song to be punching hard.
That is what he intended to do.
No, and he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
There is nothing to land there.
No.
I am
saying, what I am saying,
go
back and listen
it
to the
was
song.
to punch. If the song is to punch, don't expect anything good from it.
Listen.
Amerado did not punch enough.
Listen, what I am saying, see, what I am saying, no, wait. So let's say, no, okay. So wait. This, let me put it this way so you understand, right? So let's say we invite an artist, a certain artist, to come and perform in front of Sammy Flex or perform for Sammy Flex, and the artist, in his mind, knows that okay, I am coming to perform. I'm coming to perform for Sammy Flex, and so I need to impress Sammy Flex. Do you understand? I need to impress for Sammy Flex to feel that oh yeah, Charlie Maseho, and this is me. Maybe a new artist, or maybe Sammy has seen me from it. That is what Amerado thought he was doing on the song. No, at all. At all. And so
it's not true.
It's I am telling you that.
It's your
opinion. If you like, go back and listen to the song.
It's your opinion.
Go back and listen to the entire song. Yeah. Maybe you haven't paid attention to it, but you can go back and listen again. Okay. And then you get to see this that I'm telling you. Right? Okay. So for me, all the individuals that subliminally he was targeting, for me, I thought all the things he said to Medikal should have ignored. Medikal should have showed him maturity. Medikal should have. Oh yes, of course. I was expecting that for because presuming Medikal maintain or still toe the line of not silence. The song would have been dead on arrival.
Okay.
How can you release a song in December and you now start creating buzz around it for you to create some form of
no, it was because Medikal started it.
It's not go back. You see.
Oh no, this particular one now where we are now.
It is not now. It is because he's also reacting to what the guy has said.
Oh yeah, no. And the Medikal say omuano. It is sad no nanka. And I
am maintaining that Medikal should have kept quiet.
Okay, thank you. Chamo, take over.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, beef is part of the music culture or the kind of music that we do.
It.
And and even to be the former part of the culture. I mean, I don't know music who to be a Uda. I've been a baby woman. It's still part of the culture. I mean, the part that I wish their Oma advice portfolio. No, think one can is if he wants to sound matured, if he wants to sound like he can say something for anybody to listen. I think he should come again, because the way he said it, I mean, nobody will listen to him. I like the angle that he's coming from, but he lacks the maturity that will make people pay attention, and I want to help him here. He should rather tell Amerado, if the advice was going for Amerado, yes. So he should tell him that if you insult somebody without any provocation or without the person being part of whatever beef that you have, the person can sue you. So Amerado should rather tone down on Easy or any girl that has have involved herself with Medikal, because those people can sue him. Yeah, I think it would be a better advice than to say that just go down on them for their slutty whatever the words that he used there. So portfolio, I think he missed it.
Every time we better as he missed
it, because the worst, even the worst, even the worst that he used in his advice was even more damaging than the person that he was trying to advise.
Yeah, this one I agree.
So I think portfolio should rather put it in a proper perspective or context. And the context is that you can't just insult somebody without any provocation or whatsoever. So and advice to Easy is that he can sue them if she feels that the insult coming her way is too much. I will advise her to sue Amerado. And at this point, Amerado will have enough money to pay. Yes. It's a beef, and when you are beefing and you go the direction that you are not supposed to go, you have to be punished for it so that you know how to do the beef. Yes. So I'm advising both sides. I'm saying that if you are going to do the beef, make sure that you don't go overboard so that you get punished. And I'm advising the person that they can touch that. If they touch you, don't forgive them. Sue them and let them do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. But I'll not tell them to stop the beef. I mean, if it is between them, it's between them. They should just do what they feel that will help their career and even their sanity, if I should put it that way.
Now, I have regretted doing this last topic. It's like where people are taking it, they don't intend to go there. Smart is going there. Chemo is going there. Now Chemo is even calling for Amerado. Charlie. Mugodi weekend. Showbiz Daily upon. Thank you guys for coming through. J Smart, thank you. Roland Amati, thank you. In Team Do the Solomon, Chemo, thank you, and thank you for keeping it up with us throughout the week. Next Monday, Showbiz Daily returns. Special thanks to the producers, Theophilus Digosh, Sam Tuga, as well as Buju Lens. Until then, let's read your commentaries. But who do you think is leading the beef, though? My people have made it so difficult for me to follow the beat. But who do you think is leading it? My name is Sammy Flex. Enjoy your weekend. We're out of here. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.